SQL Interview Question and Answer. Question number 52. What do you mean by complex views? Why and how do you create? This question is asking about definition of complex views which are used in SQL. Next, it is asking about why and how do you create complex views. If views are created by using more than one base table, then they are called complex views. Complex view is used to simplify complexity and data consolidation. When using complex queries having multiple tables, use of different joins and functions, the SQL code can become lengthy and hard to manage. View helps to compress this complexity, increases its efficiency, easy to reusability and maintenance. It helps to aggregate and combine data from multiple tables into a virtual table, which is called as complex view. User can easily use the virtual table, which is complex view, for further processing. We can create complex view by using create statement. Next step is creating complex views. In this example, I have taken two tables. One is employees, next one is department. I am going to create a complex view which includes few columns from employees tables and one column from department table. For example, here I am creating complex view, create view, view name that is employees underscore CVW as, which is as a complex view. I am selecting employee ID, first name, last name, hire date and job ID from employee table, and department name from department table. Because we don't have department name in employee table. That's why I'm creating a complex view which contains few columns from employee table and department name from department table. From employee E, where E is alias name, left join departments D on E.department ID equal D.department ID, where E and D represent alias name for employees and departments table. When we run this code, it will create a view, which is called as a complex view because it has used more than one base table. After successful run, we get here result which says views has created. When we select data from complex view, we use select star from employees underscore CVW, which is complex view. We will get following result. That means it contains employee ID, first name, last name, hire date, job ID, and department name columns. It has displayed only partial data. Total it has 107 records, but now it has displayed only 15 records. From this information, employee ID, first name, last name, hire date, job ID, those columns are from employees table, and department name from department table. Now we can provide this data, this complex view for further analysis purpose. If we run those code in our Oracle developer window, we will get exactly the same result. Let me go through Oracle developer window and run those code and observe the result. This is Oracle developer window where I am going to run those code which I explained before. Code starts with create statement, create view employees underscore CVW, which is complex view. I'm selecting employee ID, first name, last name, hire date, job ID from employee table, and department name from department table. From employees E, where E is alias name, let's join department D, where D is alias name for department's table. There is a joining condition which is used on e.department ID equal d.department ID. Let me run this code and observe the result. Code ran successfully. Now it says here view employees underscore CVW created. Let me check that complex view whether it has created or not. From new user, views, let me refresh it. You can easily observe here employees underscore CVW. This is complex view which has just created. Next step, let me check data from employees underscore CVW. That means just created complex view. We use select star from employees underscore CVW. Let me run this code. We observe following result where it contains employee ID, first name, last name, hire date, job ID, and department name. From here, it is clear that these 5 columns employee ID, first name, last name, hire date, and job ID. Those columns are from employees table and department name is column from department table. Because sometimes we need such type of the data for further analysis. That's why we use complex view so that we can combine or we can join different tables and create a new virtual table which is called view. In this example, this is a complex view. It has displayed only 19 records here, but total it has 107 records. In this way, we can create complex view and we use complex view for certain scenario. That's all about question number 52. Thank you.